Is Grok 3 AI the threat that we thought DeepSeek actually was?
I got this question over the weekend and I thought it was a good one. I wouldn't say it's a threat yet, but when we go to the conversation of neocolonialism, I think this goes into his grand scheme of what he wants to do in the next 20 years. But I played with Grok this weekend. Pause. I don't know if this
is pause. Yes, pause. Yes. What's that from? They're pausing you here from Africa, Ian. Yes. Yep. I told him. Yep.
Okay. Flagrant 2. Got you. I was on the platform this weekend, and I'm surprised at how good it is. Between this Starlink, of course, Tesla, Neuralink, supervillain. He's getting into supervillain territory. I don't know if it's but it did deliver data, information, thinking, deep research better than DeepSeek did. So for right now, I don't think it's a threat. It's an asset that we need. OpenAI, Grok, what Microsoft is doing on the business landscape, we need these assets to be able to compete with what China's trying to do, because even though they've had that lull for the last 4 years, if they get this area right, they will probably surpass our market. And we have to start having a conversation. Is the big 4 or big 5 in China worth more than a Mag 7 if they get this AI play right? And if GGP lets them fly, it could be so. But I have to give Elon credit. I've been critical of him about a lot of things, but given that OpenAI was partially stolen from him to release this in this time frame, he's done a hell of a job.
So it's interesting because I'm looking at the question. It says, "Is Grok 3 AI the threat we thought DeepSeek actually was supposed to be?" And I'm going to say yes, it is, because they're being honest, right? They're telling you, and they're telling you, look, we're going to spend, and we're comfortable with spending. Here's why it is the threat. It's because of the amount of time that they're doing this in. Grok 3 was not created until November of 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. OpenAI has been worked on for 13 years. Gemini has been worked on for over 8 years. This has been accomplished in a little over a year and a half. It already has the deep search reasoning capability that's performing at levels. But if they can grow this fast in this amount of time, and they're willing to spend, which obviously Elon is willing to spend, on top of the fact that he looks at OpenAI as a competitor that he needs to destroy, I think it's a threat. I don't know if it'll ever be. It doesn't have the branding around it that OpenAI and ChatGPT just have, because sometimes when you're first to the party, people just fall in love with that. But from a standpoint of functionality, performance, and capital, I think it's a threat that we thought DeepSeek could have been.
Absolutely. To build this out, like you said, in a year and a half, it would be the equivalent of like a startup company being a car company and building something with a fleet of cars like the Cybertruck and 3 and a Y in 18 months. Like that's incredible in itself. And I'm hearing Microsoft and OpenAI are having some issues amongst each other.
You don't say. You don't say.
Yeah, we'll monitor the situation.